All right, let's do this. So again, this one is a bit different because if we look at the row for brown, um, so this is asking people their favorite eye color, or no, about their eye color and what their favorite hobby was. So if we look across for the brown eye, if we go across, see we have the total, but this box is missing. Okay. So unlike the other ones where we added to find the total, here we need to do something different and we have to actually subtract. What we need to do is we need to take the total and subtract out the information we know. And the information we know is we know we have a 9 and a 4 here. Okay? If we take out and subtract the 9 and the 4, we'll be left with our missing box. Okay? So watch. 20 minus 9 and 4. Let me go to my calculator. 20 minus 9 minus 4. When you subtract those, you get 7. So that means my missing number is 7. And then I'll tell you guys how you can verify that. You can verify that by going back and saying, hey, I know if I add these, they have to equal 20, right? That's something Mr. Davis again has talked about. So 9, 4, and 7, let me add those. 9 plus 4 plus 7, boom, there's the 20. See, it verifies, we verified it. So that's how we find the missing number that's inside the cell. That's not one of the totals. Okay. So now let's look at the blue eyes row. If we look at this one we can't do because there's 2 cells missing. Whenever you have more than, if there's one like empty cell or one empty box, we can figure that out. But when there's 2 missing, we cannot do that one. So we're gonna skip that one for now. And then let's go to the green row. And again, if you look across this way, there's only one box that's missing, and we can figure that guy out. We can figure that one out. So let me erase this just so we can see. So again, these numbers, when you add them, one, the blank one, the 2 have to equal 5. So to figure out your answer, you take the total and you subtract out what you know. I know I have a 1 and a 2. So that's what I subtract out. Oh man, I keep missing this person's call. Oh well, I'm gonna have to miss it again. So I'll go 5 minus 2 minus 1 percentage, that is 2. Okay, so that is my number that goes in here, 2. And let me erase some of this. And I'm gonna leave my calculation over here. That way you guys can see what I did to figure out the missing number. And then again, if we go to the very bottom, I can't figure that out yet because I have 2 empty spaces going across. Okay. So then it's like, okay, well let's look at the columns. How many people like watching TV? Go across this way. The total is the one that's missing. So I can go ahead and just say 9 plus 16 plus 1. And that'll give me the total. Okay. So 9, 16, and 1. Let me go to my calculator. Uh-oh, I did that wrong. 9, 16, and 1. That gives me 26. So I know my total here is 26. Okay. Let's go to the next column. This one, I can solve this one because I only have one missing box. So when the box is not the total, that's when we subtract. It's going to be 13 minus 2 minus 4. You have to subtract out. You have to subtract out the ones you know from the total. Okay, so 13 take away 2 take away 4 is 7. Okay, so I know my box that's missing is 7. And again, you can verify that. You can verify by adding 4, 7, and 2. When you add those, you get 13. So now, oh, I'm almost done. Now, actually, I can figure this one out. I can figure this one out now by going across this way, right? We couldn't do that earlier because we didn't know 7. So now that we have the value 7, we can do that. So it's going to be 16 plus 7 plus 8. So 16, 7, and 8. Go to our calculator. We'll get 31. 31. Erase this. And now we can get the 2 for 1 special. This guy. The 2 for 1 special. Thank you. I see your answers. So just going down. 20, 31, 5. 20, 31, 5. 56. And remember, that's like the total number of people that were at. So 56 people answered this survey. Okay. So then we're going to go through and answer the questions. There's not too many questions. I'll give you a second while I fill in my boxes. So it says, how many people with blue eyes like to play sports? So go to the blue eyes section and then go over to the sports, and it looks like that's 7. Okay. Because when you go across this way, when you go down, they meet at 7. So it looks like 7 people with blue eyes like to play sports. Then go to the next question. How many people with brown eyes were there all together? Okay, so here's brown eyes. 9 like watching TV, 4 like playing sports, and 7 like socializing. This is all together right here. So brown eyes, 20. Okay. 20 people with brown eyes. Okay. Let's look at the next one. How many people enjoyed watching TV? Well, 9 people with brown eyes like watching TV. 16 people with blue eyes like watching TV. 1 person with green eyes like watching TV. That is 26 total. 26 people. What is it? 26 people enjoyed watching TV. Man, everybody does, you know? And the last one, how many people playing sports have green eyes? So again, look at playing sports. This is brown eyes, this is blue eyes, this is green eyes. So that would be those people. Those people. That's called Spanglish. A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English. And that's it.